I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff, and today I'm having my unboxing and review of the Fuji X-T4. It just came out. I bought it on pre-order. It's so nice. How much does it cost? It probably costs the same worldwide. Pre-order will be cheaper than standard recommended retail price, RRP. This one was 8,399 ringgit. How is that compared to American dollars and pounds? Well, 8,000 ringgit is about 8 weddings or events. 8 full day weddings or events, yeah. It's not cheap. But it is value for money. Oh yeah, Fuji. Let's dig in. This is a retail package. I bought this. You get a receipt. And 16 to 55 cup, not lens, it's a cup, not a lens cap, but a lens cup. I thought I could press it to come out. I guess not. It's an insulated cup. I like this. You can close it. I think when you put your drink inside here, you put it on a table like this, just as you will a normal lens, because we put it like this, maybe not so stable. So, free gifts. What is this? Two small things. We have hot shoe cover. Not just any hot shoe cover, there's an X on it. Fuji X hot shoe cover. I'll leave this on the table for now. And we have the Fuji shutter release. This is like my like Fuji proposing to me. Yes, I will marry Fuji and stay with Fuji forever. Hashtag Fuji for life. This goes on the table too. We have a 32 GB UHS 2 card. Fuji, thank you very much, but really 32 GB is not enough. Come on. We need 64 GB. Anyway, this is my second pre-order camera, so I've got 2 of these now. I can do dual card slot. Thank you. 64 will be much nicer. We have a Fuji leather strap. Brown leather strap. I'm not going to use this professionally because I use Peak Design. So I think I'll be using this for the bedroom. And we have packets of air. No, don't do that. It's not packets of fresh air. It's packet of factory air. The bad kind. Don't sniff these. It's not like they package like fresh air for you. I was mistaken. Fuji, why do this? I really legit thought that it gave us like 3 packets of fresh air. Why not, Fuji? Instead of putting factory air, give us packets of fresh air so you can, when we open the box again, break it, smell the fresh air. Something new. With the main camera. Or the Fuji tape. Woo, Fuji! Then FUJIFILM XT4. Oh, I'm not gonna get copyright restriction for this. This is a very important part where you post on Facebook that you bought a new camera. Otherwise people won't believe you that you bought a new camera. It's inside. I guess I use my 108 megapixel Xiaomi to take some photos. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. Only Fuji can make your hot shoe cover look beautiful. Let's do one more. Oh yeah. Hashtag Fuji for life. Let's open this. Now this is the good factory air I was talking about. The factory air from the old packets, no. Factory air from the box, yes. Yes, this is so good, it's the best. Okay, that's one problem I have with the XT3. There's no selfie screen, so I can't see myself. I need to rely on one of these monitors. You have your e-warranty. Fill this out, do not be lazy. What is this? Capture One? Do we get free Capture One software? Okay. Good. Put this aside carefully. Whenever you buy cameras, keep the box and everything, because when you sell your camera, it'll be worth more money. Yes. Here it is. One more B-roll shot. Woo! Oh yeah. Fuji XT4. The Fuji seal. I broke the seal. It's mine now. I have to marry it. I guess that's why they gave. Where is it? They gave these things. The LCD screen. Woo, woo. Okay, the leather things are pre-applied. This is good, I think. Good for video. Without these leather things, it'd be like flapping around. It's very light. Oh yeah, there's no lens attached. Fair enough. Or battery is, for that matter. Pay attention. When you buy your Fuji, it will come like this. We have a USB-C to USB-C cable, a short one. Good. When you're connecting your computer to your phone, no, your computer to your camera, you don't want the cable to be too long because you don't want any accidents and with cables draping over the table and things like that. This has a magnet there, is to smoothen out the interference and whatever thing to get in line in the cable. You don't see them so often these days, only with the super premium cables, but then the super premium cables want to look nice and sleek, so they probably won't have these either. So good touch, thank you Fuji. We have the dongle. Yes, this is for monitoring your sound. Thankfully, I don't monitor my sound, so. What's this? Why do we have a plug? Oh, do we get a charger? Last time we didn't. What? Okay, we get a USB-C charger. Hang on. Does Fuji, do you really expect us to charge our cameras through the USB port? Come on, it's not safe. I mean, okay, fine. We trust your batteries, Fuji. It's just that if anything were to happen with the battery, we'd rather it happen outside the camera, like in the charger, rather than. I just buy a charger. Are you guys gonna buy the Fuji charger or a third party? The Fuji charger is actually pretty good now. There's an LCD screen. Oh, look at the battery. Oh, you're a big battery. 16 watt hours, 2200 milliamps. What? Yes, 2200 milliamps at 7.2 volts. That means that there's two cells in here. It smells powerful. What is this? Fuji strap. Okay, good. I might use it for my bag because I'm already using Peak Design stuffs. Okay, now to package all these back, because I'm gonna sell this when I buy maybe XT5 or something. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna show you how to rebox this, because there's so many unboxing videos, but I haven't seen many reboxing videos. Like, you know what to do. So we take everything that we're not gonna use. That's pretty much all these plastic bags. Put back in this one. This goes to the bottom. Then we have this one. That goes on last. Okay, then you have this one. No, we got the do not smell bags. Then we have the oh wait, these are on the outside. Okay, we have this one. Then the camera was there. We put this on top. And we're good. Now, oh yeah. Now don't open this until the day you sell this. Put it aside nicely. And I've got a table for my table. It's called an extension table. See? You can't see my table? Now you can. Sort of. Damn it. Yeah, now you can see my table. Hoi! Oh yeah. Okay, let's do the vanity shot again. An XT4. We got the engagement ring, engagement shutter button, the original hot shoe cover replaced with a limited edition X hot shoe cover. Oh yeah. And this is my favorite lens. I've got two favorite lenses. One is a 35mm f2 and the other one is a 16 to 55 f2.8. Why do I prefer this one? Because it's wider at f2, also because it's much smaller and lighter. The problem with this is that I'm an events and wedding photographer, and at weddings and events you don't always have the luxury to walk further and nearer and further. So if you want to zoom, you have to actually zoom with a zoom lens. Okay, let's go. Oh yeah, Fuji XT4. We'll do a longer shot for slow motion. Nice. Da -da -da -da. Oh yeah, that's how it should feel. Oh, Fuji, I love you, Fuji. Where is it? I don't normally use this shutter release, but just because it's a new camera, tweak, tweak, tweak. Okay, I suppose I need a new photo. Not slow motion. Okay. I'm going to do a setup video, how to set up your camera for photo and video. There will be more than one version of this video, but I'll be making a very long video to start with, and then I take segments out. Should you upgrade from the XT3 to the XT4? Yes, this is XT2. Let me put it aside for safety, or I just turn it around a bit. I love the XT2, and I upgraded the XT2 to XT3 for my clients, and I upgraded to the XT4 for me. Now let me explain. The XT2 and the XT3 doesn't have that much difference, but the XT3 and the XT4 has a lot of difference. So why did I buy the XT3? I bought it because as a professional photographer, I do believe that clients pick me for my creative whatever and my photo skill, but I also believe that they pick me for my camera. I feel that there's an obligation to choose to and buy and use the latest camera on the market. So I'm always going to have to buy the XT2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, and keep upgrading. There have been clients have said to me, they actually saw my camera and they're panicked. I can see their eyes all panic. Oh, why aren't you using a 5D? And I think, maybe your past client has told you that the 5D is the best camera. Well, I don't think that the 5D is the best camera. I think the Fuji X series is the best camera. Why do I think that the Fuji is the best camera system? I'm not gonna say which brand of camera, but the camera companies that make both full frame and crop sensor cameras, I feel that all their crop sensor cameras are missing something, because as a marketing point of view, you don't really want to cannibalize your sales. Since Fuji does not have a full frame range, all their expertise goes into the flagship XT series, like the XT single digit series and the XH series, and I feel they're not holding anything back. Fuji does make medium format, but a medium format I wouldn't really call a camera. Okay, so this XT4 I would say is like a supercar, a Lamborghini, Ferrari, but the medium format, the GFX, I would call it like a Formula 1 car. You can't really drive around the Formula 1 car. It's too expensive and it's too fantastic, too atas to be used for normal client use. That's why I said that this is the highest end, and Fuji wouldn't hold back. They put all the latest stuff, and Fuji practices Kaizen, which means that there's continual upgrading of services and updating. The firmware updates are very often, maybe every few months, which is good. They will improve things. The problem is that the instruction manual becomes like useless because the things have changed. But I'm happy to see that there will be new firmwares coming out soon. So what's the difference? Okay, the XT3, I love it, but some things were missing, and the XT4 has everything that's missing from the XT3. That's why I love this camera, and I upgraded this camera for me, not for my clients. What's the number one thing that's important for me now? Since I started doing YouTube, I need something with IBIS, and this has IBIS. I've been using the 18 to 50 lens, which is f2.8 to f4. It's a good lens. It's fantastic. It's just I'm also a professional photographer, and when you're taking photos, the better lens to use would be one with a wide aperture to get better depth of field, or at least to have the option to stop down to f4 for more people, or f2.8 for all these special bokeh kind of shots. And I couldn't really use this lens without IBIS, because there's no anti-shake. So while I serviced this, because the rubber was coming out, I use it every day. So this rubber was a bit loose. I serviced this, and for a couple of weeks I was using the f2.8 to f4. It's a good lens. It just doesn't have f2.8 when you zoom in. Okay, first one was the IBIS. Second one is this screen. Oh yes, I love the tilty screen, and now it's a tilty flippy screen, so I could finally see myself. This means so much to me. Hang on, you can't see that. What can you see? Can you see over here? Okay, this means so much to me, to be able to see my camera and shoot. Because previously, I couldn't see where my focus point was. And I have a few videos where my focus point was not on my face. Thankfully, it was on the other person's face, so it's not considered a mistake. But now I can actually see myself, and it's pretty good. I mean, you're not supposed to look at your screen when you're shooting because eye contact. Always look at the center of the lens, not to the side. But it's a downside better than having a screen on the table. Oh yeah, this is fantastic. I can see myself. Woo! The button in front. I'm gonna have to disable this button because I'll be pressing my mistake. Oh yeah, so good. Okay, this dial is new. I was usually shooting photos on CL and then changing over to video mode and shooting video and then switching back. For example, when I'm shooting a catwalk, it's extremely difficult to do when there's models walking on stage and you want to shoot photos and video. Don't forget, when you're shooting video of a catwalk, you don't want to have the whole model walking here, walking there. It can be boring to the video. You just want to have maybe 3 seconds, maybe just walking one direction, not up, down, left, right. So there is just about enough time to shoot photo and video. Now that the dial has moved to here, okay, I guess it's easier. Instead of going click, 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 I just one click. I can move this without looking. Previously I had to look to make sure I get the right one. Oh yes, it's just, the grip is slightly different. It just feels like how it's supposed to feel. These are the ports. Previously, if you wanted to plug in the mic, you have to open everything. And this one is not everything. Okay, this first one is HDMI and micro USB. So that's power or monitoring with this dongle. And the second one is mic and remote. I have never used a remote before, but it's good to know that you have one. One more in the front, different kind of remote. Okay, mic port, I'll be opening this, plugging in the mic. So, less things open. The older ones had a thing where the whole door is open, so there's more chances of things going wrong. There. And now we talk about memory card slot. Memory card slot, the cards are side by side, not one on top of the other. For me, I don't have a problem, but for many people, they found that it was hard to remove the memory cards because they were too close together. Now it's on the side. For me, it's LPPL, not much difference. But okay, I can understand how there could be a problem. The battery in. I can see that these seals are much better. The weather sealing inside. It's hard to show on camera, but when you hold it, it feels different. Ding. Like I said, I have full confidence charging the first party original batteries. The third party batteries, not so much. You know what? My first photo will be a selfie. Memory card, UHS 1 memory card, micro SD. It's UHS 1, but it's something like those 95X kind of things. Turn it on. And of course the battery is completely dead. I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff, and we are going through the menus of the Fuji X-T4. How to set it up from scratch. Oh, I can see myself. This is a brand new camera. I just bought it, and I have plugged in the Usbc cable. Power on. Is it in focus? Straight. Okay, English. Is it focus? I can't tell. Okay, English, yeah. Here is smartphone. Okay. Let's pair my smartphone. Camera remote. I'm going to add the Wi-Fi network first. I don't see any Fuji cameras here. Oh, okay, something's happening. Bluetooth is off. Whoops, my bad. Okay, Bluetooth is on now. And this camera is heavy. XT3. Nope. XT4. Add camera to list. Fuji X system. Interchangeable lens camera. Oh yeah. XT4. Sweet. Add. I think I'll take out the fixed focus. Okay. Back to autofocus. Come on, Xiaomi, autofocus. It's worse now. Proceed. Come on, Xiaomi. Okay, I can lock the focus here. Yes, XT4 detected. Okay. Fuji's app isn't the best, but I hear that other apps, other camera are worse. Set date from the smartphone. Yes, please. Location and time. Goodness. Start. Oh yeah. Oh, the battery is not charging. As usual, Fuji does not charge its camera while it is on. When it's off, the charging light goes on. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be fair and actually use the Fuji charger. You know what? I'm gonna use my power bank first, because I don't want to climb under my table. This is a 45 watt Xiaomi charger, power bank. It charges my laptop by USB-C, so I'm confident that there'll be enough power. USB-C is the lowest port. The higher one is HDMI. Ah, okay, click. Did you hear the click? Lights on now. Ah, okay, now it's charging. Can you see the tapping the wrong screen? Can you see the power icon? This means it's using external power. Battery icon is not charging. Well, why don't we go through the settings? Image size L. Yeah, 3x2. For photos you want 3x2. For videos you probably want 16:9, like the normal TV shape, TV ratio. Okay. Image quality, normal plus raw. Of course we need to shoot raw, but JPEG is good because there are times when client may say, can you give me the photos now? And then you can give some JPEGs. Otherwise you'll be giving the raw files, and you know that raw files aren't that nice because it's not color graded, etc. Shrimp simulation standard. I normally shoot everything with standard or with raw, but if you don't have a computer nearby for editing, then you probably want to slap on one of these, I don't know, simulations. Green effect, no thank you. Color chrome, no. All these extra effects, yeah, okay, you can play with them. White balance, I like to fix my white balance to anything, because at least when you're editing, it's consistent. What is this? Where's the old menu where you could slide around? This does nothing. Back down. Front down does nothing. Back down. You know what? I'll change this later. What else do we have? Dynamic range. This confuses a lot of people. just put to 100. I like how the camera doesn't give you a chance to put 2 and 400. Stick it on 100. Tone curve, leave it alone. Leave these alone. I guess you can, like, you know, boost some of these up for clarity, but I'm not going to. Back. Long exposure, no introduction, no. This would double the camera time. Like if your exposure is like 3 seconds, it'd be 6 seconds to process. Lens modulation, optimizer, yeah, okay, leave it on. sRGB, yes, don't go changing these. Zoom mapping. Focus area, yeah, single point, okay, fine. This can be changed later very easily. Back. Half press, okay, menu. Here you see customer settings. I like them how they are. Where's the... Okay, custom. This is a custom one. Okay, I'll adjust my custom one. Using the front dial to adjust. I'll put everything in the middle. Don't switching. Yeah, it's put in the middle. Okay, so my number 6 custom will be everything in the middle. Let's see, store AF mobile orientation, yes. Not just focus area, but both. Yeah, so when you turn the vertical, horizontal, it will change. Point display on? Yeah, sure, of course. Number of focus points, more, yeah. But more is not always better. Sometimes if you want to go through the points faster, then it makes sense to put it on less. Check the focus. Still good? Okay. Pre-AF, no. Do not turn this on. This is like if you're taking a photo and then you point down, it will focus on the floor. And when you point up again at your subject, it will take time to refocus the lens. So keep that off. Pre-AF off. AF illuminator. That's a white light in the front, no. Especially when taking photos of kids, it's very bad for the eyes or babies. Face detect, yeah, okay, why not? Left eye, right eye, doesn't matter. Come on, it's eye. Menu assist, yeah. AF, MF, let's leave it off. Ah, yes, this is important. Release priority. Always have it on focus. Oh my god. Why would you want priority on release where it will release and take photo, but it's not in focus? Touch screen shot, yeah, okay. Touch the focus. What's this? Drive setting. Aha. This camera does 15 frames per second. That's quite a lot of frames. CL. I like to keep this at 5 frames per second. When I take photos, I normally take maybe 4 shots each time I shoot. So I'll half press, that will focus, take 4 shots, and then half focus again, take another 4 shots. That way I make sure that my event guests are in focus. What is this? Let's leave it alone. I'm gonna use HDR anyway. Okay, 5 FPS is the one I'm gonna use. CL. CH is for like very fast things. Okay. Sports Finder mode, no. Sports Finder is like an extra crop, but let's leave it alone. Pre-shot, what the hell? This is new. Pre-shot ES. Electronic stabilizer. Only with CH. Okay, let's leave it alone. Self timer, nah. Timer lamp, yeah, definitely. Yep, mechanical shutter. Flicker reduction, yes. Oh my god. All frames flicker reduction, please. IS mode. Continuous means it's always anti-shake. Shooting only is only when you hard press. I think I'll leave it always on. Change it later. ISO settings. Yeah. I don't plan to use ISO anyway. I mean auto ISO anyway. No point changing these to TTL yet because I haven't plugged in my flash to hot shoe. I don't use TTL either. Where was I? User settings. English, yeah, okay. Sound settings. What we need is AF beep, 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 beep. Oh, it's too near. Hang on. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on. Compress. Lossless compress, yes. Film simulation standard. Oh, this is video settings. Okay. Video photo. Oh, photo. Okay. Wow, I don't know how I skipped that. Alright, back to where was I? Sound settings. Screen setup. Auto, yep. Image display. Yeah. Leave it for half a second. So rotate, yes. Preview buttons. Yeah, this is actually quite important. Preview means when I... let me think. Do I want it on or off? On. I'll leave it on. Some people say that when you use flash, you can't really see what you want to take a photo of accurately. When you half press, it will show the accurate reading, and then it will like boost it up a bit. So I'll leave it as this, and just keep half pressing, refocusing. Sorry for the long video. Okay, natural live view off. Not sure what natural live view is, but I'm gonna use it. F-log view assist. What is this? New stuff. Correct display tone corrected image. Nah, let's leave it as F-log. No, you know what? I'll leave it. Turn it on. Because F-log is like a bit uncontrasted, so it's hard to see. Framing guideline, yeah, okay, fine. We'll put the HD there. Auto rotate. Not sure what this is. PB, LED. Focus scale meters. Metric, come on. Use U display. Really? Focus frame. Leave it. Oh, because if you have two, I'm not going to use two. Yeah, okay, the bigger one for focus. No, the smaller one for focus and bigger one for framing. Okay, whatever. Got some display settings. Yep, definitely want the level. Yeah, okay, histogram. It looks funky, but it's distracting. Live view highlight. Yeah, okay, that's like zebras. Aperture, speed, ISO. Yep. Export comp. Yeah, why not? Put both. Yeah, don't just leave everything there. Okay, large indicators. Nope. These are everything standard. Yeah. Menu back. Menu. Oh, did it have green? No. Transparent. Nah, it was black. Q menu back. Okay, transparent. Focus lever setting on. Yeah, okay, whatever. Command dial setting. It's quite important actually. For people who are just picked up a Fuji camera, they can use this on top to adjust the shutter speed, aperture, whatever. But it's nicer to use this camera with when you're using the, what's it called? It's nicer to use with the front and back dial to change the shutter speed and aperture. So the front one, the default is F for aperture. No, we have an aperture ring for that. Let's change it. Shutter speed, okay. Shutter speed, come on. Back dials for ISO. Oh, the front as well, come on. Okay, back dial is for ISO. Front dial is for shutter speed. Really? Why is everything in the front? Leave it as none. Leave it as shutter speed. You want everything but at shutter speed. Okay. So when you press the front, you can actually change what it does. So I'm going to leave it at shutter speed. Shutter because I don't want to change it. So back for ISO, front for shutter speed, aperture I'll change from the ring. Okay, we got that. Back. Shutter AF. What is this? Oh, AFS. Yep. Okay. Shutter. Yep. Okay. Shoot without lens on. Why would I do that? Oh yeah, this is for like if you're using an adapter. Shoot without card on. Whatever, okay. Focus ring. What? CW. Clockwise, clockwise. Let's leave it as first one. Non-linear, linear. Just how you want to practice using your focusing. I guess most people want linear, because then you know how much to move it. Picture ring setting. Auto. Power off? No. Do not power off. Well, maybe I put the maximum, so in case I leave on my mistake in my bag, 5 minutes. Performance level, boost mode, boost. Oh, okay. Economy mode. I guess this economy mode is for... Oh no, I was pointing my camera the wrong way. Okay, I guess the economy mode is for making the battery last longer, which is good. But I'm a boost moder. Oh, I'm a boost moder. Okay. EVF, low light priority, resolution priority, frame rate priority. Yeah, frame rate is what you want, so it looks smoother. There's another menu. Data save setup, continuous frame number. Yeah. Do not renew, or you might get confused because same file name. Edit file name. Don't edit this. Leave it alone. Card slot settings, sequential. Yeah, okay. Hang on, this not so. Yeah, this sounds better. Record raw and JPEG. I'm so tired. Need to rest my hand on. Nothing. I just hold my hand in mid-air. Okay. Oh, video now shoots in backup mode. Okay, but maybe not, because I don't have that many memory cards. Right info. Enter author's name. Low Judgment Photography. LJC. Huh? Do I have to put caps? Yeah. ABC. Okay, that's me. Okay, center. No! Ah, set. Okay. What about the video settings? Did I not see video settings? Or maybe I need to switch to movie mode. Here. Ding! Ah! Okay, movie mode. Menu. I'm in Malaysia. Malaysia uses the PAL system, so I need to be using not 30 and 60 FPS, but 50 and 25. I will shoot. Oh, it's 4K. No 4K for me. I will shoot full HD, 16:9. Okay, 50p. They say don't go below 200 Mbps. Sorry, they say don't go below 100 Mbps. But I think I will use 200. Cannot use shutter speed lower than frame rate. Okay, fine. File format. What's the default? Not compatible with DCI. Okay. It's 420. 420. 420. In the XT3 there are two options, long GOP and all intra, and I use all intra. Are these all intra? Suitable for uploading to internet. That sounds like me. What's this say? High image quality. Alright. What's this? Best image quality and high sound quality. HEVC. Oh wait, 265 with 264. Alright, 265 is higher compression and more processor intensive, so I just use, what's this? Both is incompatible with DCI. I'll use AAC first. Leave a comment if you think I should be using the other one. Oh, here we are, long GOP all intra. See, all intra is when you have all the frames, and long GOP is the higher compression when they remove part of the frame and they compare. So long GOP is higher processor intensive workload when you're editing videos. So yeah, all intra for me. High speed, it's just slow motion mode basically. Yeah, shoot log, give me log. 4K, I don't really, I don't plan to shoot 4K anyway. 4K, HDMI out, yeah. Full HD moving out, Full HD, okay. Input display, do I want info? Yeah, I want info. I'm not recording externally anyway. Ah, anti-shake. Is it good? What's DIS? Yes, digital, please. What's this? I might want to pan once in a while. Off. Nope, I don't want that. Leave it off. Tally light? Yeah, give me a tally light. I want front and rear. White balance. This one again. Okay. Oh, okay. The rear dial lets me adjust. How many Kelvin do I want? I think daylight is something. Oh, actually, I like the way this sounds. This dial. Daylight, if not mistaken, is something like 6,000. 5,005, is it? Okay, 6,000. Let me get it straight. Higher is lower Kelvin should be dark, should be more yellow. Something going in reverse. I leave it as 5. I use Lightroom anyway. Yeah, covered most of the settings. Let's check on, yeah, why not? Time for a selfie. See, it has not charged. Hope there's enough power. Let's see. What mode are we in? Movie mode? Stills mode? No card. What? Oh yeah. I'm recording in raw JPEG. Okay, back to sequential. I should probably customize my Q menu. In fact, yeah, it might be in Q menu. Really? Oh, okay. Put raw. Will you shoot now? Still no card. Okay, fine. Save power. Okay, fine, sequential. Now I can take photos. Now I can take photos. So what am I having? AFS, change the shutter speed. No. Maybe it's one of these. C. Okay, ISO changes now. Okay, this is my shutter speed. Change this on top. Can you see? To T. Now it changes. I normally shoot at 200. Whenever, rule of thumb, pro tip from Jack review stuff, Lucha Chen photography. If you wanna shoot people, use 1/200 shutter speed. Okay, ISO adjust for taste. I don't know, 300 maybe. Oh, why am I 9,000 Kelvin? What did I put just now? 5,000, right? Maybe that was video. I'm in photo mode now. Okay, 4,000 Kelvin. And time for a selfie. The battery has been charging for a bit. Now it's time for my first photo, which will of course be a selfie. Oh yeah. I'm gonna drop my camera on my first photo. Oh yes, IAF. Eye autofocus. I can see the front. Oh yeah! How much ISO do I need? 4,000 ISO? Nice. I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff. Subscribe! Move my mic a bit. Oh, the shutter is very soft. Strange sounding shutter. Here's the shutter speed, shutter sound. Hang on. Put to continuous low. You hear this? Focus first. Can't see anything. Whoa! Very soft sounding. I'm loving this camera. Of course, all new things need time to get used to them. This does not rotate fully 360 degrees, don't try it. I was very happy with the Fuji X-T2 and the Fuji X-T3. Now the X-T4. I'm really happy with this. I needed the selfie screen, it's got selfie screen. I needed IBIS, it's got IBIS. It's all good. So bright. Why's everything out of focus? Am I being blind? Delta setting? Seriously? Okay, put it out like a watch. Is there a middle point or must I do it by eye? My eyesight's not so good. Okay, I'll focus on my road. No, it's way out. Can't tell. The last time I calibrated my adapter, I took it to the glasses shop for the optician to do it. Basically, if it's uncalibrated, you will screw your eyesight because it's like wearing glasses when you don't have to. Subscribe! It's a nice camera. Oh, I love it. It feels slightly chunkier. I think it might be as well. Go check the IBIS. I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff, and this is my anti-shake test. I'm at ISO 2500, f4, shutter speed 1/100, shooting at frame rate 50 FPS. Okay, this is my 16 to 55 lens with OIS turned off. Okay, do some panning. This is me trying to be steady. So it's okay, not too bad. Now me just moving my camera around, not really bothering. Okay, now I'm gonna turn on the anti-shake on the lens, OIS. Oh yeah, can you see the difference? This is like gimbal. When OIS is turned on the lens, it is gimbal-like stabilization. Of course, it's not quite as good as a gimbal, but let's hope that firmware updates improve things. Subscribe. There's no running away from this lens. I guess I just can't shoot f2.8 anymore, unless I zoom in. This is much more gimbalier. I miss using the 16 to 55 big f2.8. I guess events where I don't plan to shoot any video, I will use my big lens, and for normal cases I just use this one. In-body charging with confidence because it's a first party original Fuji battery. Subscribe! Oh wait, specifications, I almost forgot. You might want to hear these. This is a Fuji crop. It's a 1.5 crop, similar to Canon, Nikon, Sony, whatever. Oh, not Olympus. Olympus is 2x. Olympus is micro four thirds. All these APS-Cs are about 1.5 crop. 26.1 megapixel. 26 megapixel. Slight improvement of before. Doesn't matter. It's over 20. It's good. What do we have? You have 16-bit color depth. Not bad. We have sensor shift 5-axis stabilization. Good. Finally, IBIS. 1/8000 mechanical shutter. Good. 15 FPS mechanical shutter. That's very fast. What else do we need to know? UHS 2. Oh yeah, okay. It does 4K 60 frames per second, and it does Full HD 60 frames per second. That's what we need to know. Especially in Malaysia, it's 50 frames per second because NSTC. No, Malaysia is PAL. Malaysia and UK is PAL. 50 frames per second. If you put 60, they'll be flickering. How big is the screen? You have a 3-inch screen. Maybe next time, Fuji, you can make the screen bigger. Maybe like a Blackmagic BMPCC4 4K, that huge one. Yeah. Make the screen bigger. Make it much bigger. Okay, you got the specs. You probably want to see online for more specs and other details, but I hope this review is quite useful, especially the menus and everything. Subscribe! First Malaysian review. Oh yeah. A Malaysian consumer, not like a Fuji X shooter. Those guys get those cameras early. I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff, and I'm testing the ISO on all the film simulations. Yes. I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff, and this is the Fuji XT4 ISO test. I'm starting at 1/100 shutter speed, f9, and at 640 ISO. Let's check the ISO performance. ISO 800. ISO 800. Nice and clean, yeah? ISO 1000. ISO 1000. ISO 1250. ISO 1250. ISO 1600. ISO 1600. ISO 2000. ISO 2000. ISO 2500. ISO 2500. This is on F-Log. ISO 3200. ISO 3200 on F-Log. ISO 4000. This is ISO 4000 on F-Log. Fuji XT4. ISO 5000. ISO 6400. It looks very clean on the screen, but we don't know how it looks like on a computer. ISO 8000. ISO 10,000. Wow. 12,800 ISO on a Fuji X-T4, and on the screen it looks very clear on F-Log, but we'll only find out on the computer. I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff, and this is my Fuji X-T4 ISO video test. I am on Fuji X-T4, shutter speed 1/100, f9, ISO is 200. This is on standard Provia film simulation. ISO 250, ISO 320, ISO 400, ISO 500, ISO 640, ISO 800, ISO 1000, ISO 1250, ISO 1600, ISO 2000. In case you're wondering, the focus point is on the D. Yep, focus on the D. ISO 2500, ISO 3200, ISO 4000, ISO 5000, ISO 6400, ISO 8000, ISO 10,000, 12,800 ISO. Focus point on the D. On the screen it looks quite clear, but we have to check on the computer. Oh, 225,600 ISO. It still looks clean on the screen. Check on the computer. Oh, let's go higher than that. Okay. Next is Eternal Pro. I'm Jack from Jack Review Stuff, and this is my Fuji X-T4 ISO test. Shutter speed 1/100, f9, and ISO 200. This is the Eternal profile. ISO 250, ISO 320, ISO 320, ISO 400, ISO 400, ISO 500, ISO 500, ISO 640, ISO 640, ISO 800, ISO 800, ISO 1000, 1000 ISO, ISO 1250, ISO 1250, ISO 1600, ISO 1600, ISO 2000, ISO 2000, ISO 2500, ISO 2500, ISO 3200, ISO 3200. This is also a microphone test. Microphone is set to -7 dB. ISO 4000, ISO 4000 on internal profile. ISO 5000, ISO 5000. ISO 6400, ISO 6400. ISO 8000, 8000 ISO. Oh my god, 8000 ISO. Still looks clean on screen. ISO 10,000. ISO 12,800. It still looks clean on the back of my camera. How does it look like on a computer? I have no idea. ISO 25,600. It actually still looks clean. No, it doesn't. It looks a bit noisy on the back of my screen. We'll check it on the computer. This is Velvia. ISO is ISO 200. And shutter speed 1/100, f9. This is .264. All intra. ISO 200. ISO 250. This is Velvia. ISO 320. ISO 320. ISO 400. ISO 400. ISO 500. 500 ISO on Velvia. 640. ISO 640 on Velvia. ISO 800. This is Velvia ISO 800 on X-T4. ISO 1000. 1000 ISO on Velvia simulation. ISO 1250 on Velvia. ISO 1250. ISO 1600 on Velvia. Sorry about my annoying voice. ISO 1600 on Velvia. ISO 2000 on Velvia. ISO 2000 on Velvia. ISO 2500. ISO 2500. ISO 3200. ISO 3200. ISO 4000. 400 ISO. ISO 400. ISO 4000 on Velvia. ISO 5000 on Velvia. ISO 5000 on Velvia. ISO 6400 on Velvia. ISO 6400 on Velvia. ISO 8000 on Velvia. ISO 8000 on Velvia. ISO 10,000 on Velvia. ISO 10,000 on Velvia. ISO 12,800. ISO 12,800 on Velvia. And just for fun, ISO 25,000 on Velvia. It still looks clean until 12,800. This is Artesia Soft Film Simulation, ISO 200. ISO 250. ISO 250. ISO 320. ISO 320. ISO 400. ISO 400. ISO 500. ISO 500. ISO 640. This is ISO 800. ISO 800 on soft Artesia simulation. ISO 1000. This is ISO 1000. ISO 1250. ISO 1250. ISO 1600. This is ISO 1600 on Artesia S Soft. Yes, it's very tiring. ISO 2000. This is ISO 2000. ISO 2500. ISO 2500. ISO 3200. ISO 3200. ISO 4000. Oh yeah, ISO 4000. Still looking clean. ISO 5000. ISO 5000. ISO 6400. ISO 6400. ISO 8000. ISO 8000. 10,000 ISO. ISO 10,000. ISO 12,800 on Velvia Soft Artesia. No, not Velvia. Astria Soft. 12,800 and still looks clean on my screen, on my camera screen. 25,600 ISO. Oh my god, what am I doing? Fuji XT4. This is a classic chrome film simulation ISO test. Shutter speed 1/100. F9. ISO 200. ISO 250. ISO 250. ISO 320. ISO 320. ISO 400. ISO 400. ISO 400. ISO 500. 500 ISO classic chrome. ISO 640. Yeah. ISO 800. ISO 800 classic chrome. ISO 1000. ISO 1000. ISO 1250. ISO 1250 classic chrome. ISO 1600. ISO 1600. ISO 2000. ISO 2000. ISO 2500. ISO 2500. ISO 3200. ISO 3200. ISO 4000. ISO 4000. I'm so tired. ISO 5000. ISO 5000. ISO 6400. ISO 6400 on classic chrome. ISO 8000. ISO 8000 on classic chrome. ISO 10,000. 10,000 ISO on classic chrome. ISO 12,800. Still looking clean on my screen, on my camera screen, classic chrome. ISO 2000. ISO 2500. 25,600. Still looking good on my camera. How's it like on the computer? Pro negative high film simulation. ISO 250. ISO 320. ISO 320. ISO 400. ISO 400. ISO 400. ISO 500. ISO 500. ISO 640. ISO 640. ISO 800. ISO 800. ISO 1000. ISO 1000. ISO 1250. ISO 1250. ISO 1600. ISO 1600. ISO 2000. ISO 2000. ISO 2500. ISO 2500. ISO 3200. ISO 3200. ISO 4000. ISO 4000. ISO 5000. ISO 5000. ISO 6400. ISO 6400. ISO 8000. ISO 8000. ISO 10,000. ISO 10,000. ISO 12,800. ISO 12,800. It's still clear on my camera screen. ISO 25,600. I'm seeing some noise on my camera screen. Pro negative standard. ISO 200. ISO 250. ISO 250. ISO 320. ISO 320. ISO 400. ISO 400. Pro negative standard. film simulation, ISO 500, ISO 500, ISO 640, ISO 640, ISO 800, ISO 800, ISO 1000, ISO 1000, ISO 1250, ISO 1250, ISO 1600, ISO 1600, ISO 2000, ISO 2000, ISO 2500, ISO 2500, ISO 3200, ISO 3200, ISO 4000, oh yeah, ISO 4000, ISO 5000, ISO 5000, ISO 6400, ISO 6400, ISO 8000, ISO 8000, ISO 10000, ISO 10000, ISO 12800, ISO 12800, ISO 25600, oh yeah. This is classic negative film simulation, ISO 200, ISO 250, ISO 250, ISO 320, ISO 320, ISO 400, ISO 400, ISO 500, ISO 500, I'm so tired, ISO 640, ISO 640, ISO 800, ISO 800, ISO 1000, ISO 1000, ISO 1250, ISO 1250, ISO 1600, this is ISO 1600, ISO 2000, ISO 2000, ISO 2500, ISO 2500, ISO 3200, ISO 3200, ISO 4000, ISO 4000, ISO 5000, ISO 5000, ISO 6400, ISO 6400, ISO 8000, ISO 8000, ISO 10000, ISO 10000, ISO 12800, and it still looks clean on my screen, camera screen. ISO 25600, there's some noise here. Tunnel bleach simulation, yes, bleach bypass. ISO 200, let's go. ISO 250, ISO 250, ISO 320, ISO 320, ISO 400, ISO 400, ISO 500, ISO 500, ISO 640, ISO 640, ISO 800, 800 ISO in eternal bleach bypass, ISO 1000, ISO 1000, ISO 1250, ISO 1250, 1250, ISO 1600, ISO 1600, ISO 2000, ISO 2000, ISO 2500, ISO 2500, eternal beach bypass, ISO 3200, ISO 3200, how's the noise? ISO 4000. ISO 5000, ISO 5000, ISO 6400, ISO 6400 on eternal bleach bypass, ISO 8000, ISO 8000, ISO 10000, ISO 10000, ISO 12800, ISO 12800, ISO 25600, ISO 25600. This is the across film simulation, ISO 200, ISO 250, ISO 320, ISO 320, ISO 400, ISO 400, ISO 500, ISO 500, ISO 640, ISO 640, ISO 800, ISO 800, ISO 1000, ISO 1000, ISO 1250, ISO 1250, ISO 1600, ISO 1600, ISO 2000, ISO 2000, ISO 2500, ISO 2500, ISO 3200, ISO 3200, ISO 4000, ISO 4000, ISO 5000, ISO 5000, ISO 6400, ISO 6400, ISO 8000, 8000 ISO, 10,000 ISO, ISO 10,000, ISO 12,800, ISO 12,800, 25,600 ISO. Wow, it looked clean at 12,800, but 256, nope, blur already, not blur, noisy. This is the monochrome test. This is not across, it's not the same thing, even though they're both black and white. ISO 200, ISO 250, ISO 250, ISO 320, ISO 320, ISO 400, ISO 400, ISO 500, ISO 500, ISO 640, ISO 640, ISO 800, ISO 800, ISO 1000, ISO 1000, ISO 1250, ISO 1250, ISO 1600, ISO 1600, ISO 2000, ISO 2000, ISO 2500, ISO 2500, how's the noise? ISO 3200, ISO 3200, ISO 4000, 4000 ISO on black and white, not across. It's completely different. ISO 5000, ISO 5000, ISO 6400, ISO 6400, ISO 8000, this is at 8000 ISO, 10,000 ISO on monochrome, not across, 10,000 ISO, 12,800 ISO, still looking good on my camera, 12,800 ISO, 25,600 ISO, yeah, it's noisy. This is a sepia noise test on the Fuji XT4 film simulation. ISO 200, ISO 250, ISO 250, ISO 320, ISO 320, ISO 400, ISO 400, ISO 500, ISO 500, ISO 640, ISO 640, ISO 800, ISO 800, ISO 1000, ISO 1000, ISO 1250, ISO 1250, ISO 1600, ISO 1600, I'm so tired, ISO 2000, ISO 2000 on sepia, ISO 2500, ISO 2500, ISO 3200, ISO 3200, ISO 4000, 4000 ISO on sepia film simulation, ISO 5000, ISO 5000, ISO 6400, ISO 6400, ISO 8000, ISO 8000, 10,000 ISO, OMG, 12,800 ISO, still looking good on my camera, 25,600, I see noise now. This has been all the film simulations on the XT4, I'm so tired. Subscribe, please. FUJIFILM XT4 is the best. Hashtag FUJIFILM for life.